beautiful people. I'm so excited that I invite Lissa Love Romance today. And now, such an important topic. And ah, Lisa! Thank you
Hi,
so
Sakshi. I love you. I love you.
I love you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So happy.
You are amazing. I have to say, I love your ebook, and I feel like your ebook is one of the most beautiful ebooks that we have in the bundle.
Thank you so much. You help me and you support me so much. Even we don't talk about. In my heart, you are in my heart. Thank you so much, always. Oh, such a fun.
Oh, I'm always here for you, and I'm so glad that you're able to share and be part of this, and that you're healing and you're growing. It's a beautiful thing. I love
Thank
it.
You so much. And
thank you. So yeah, we're gonna talk about self-love today. I'm really excited because this is such an important topic, because in the raw community, there are a lot of people who want to be raw, but they don't have that healthy relationship with themselves or with food. So would it be cool if you shared some of your story?
I started vegan lifestyle when I searched on the internet. I'm so exhausted to fight with eating disorder already, maybe more than 10 years. And I'd like to find alternative way to heal eating disorder in another, not in Japanese way. So I found a vegan lifestyle then somehow, and I started by myself, just like a strange. I eat everything raw, but no mango, and I don't know the importance of eating enough food. So just eating everything raw. I used to cook miso soup but yeah, everything raw. And oh, sorry, what a question.
Oh, your story. Your story.
What's your question's point?
Oh, my question. Well, I just wanted to know, like what led you to write this ebook? Like what made you want to, and what your story is that led you to the point to write the ebook?
So I have been struggling with stick to raw and healthy. Yeah. Actually, practicing healthy diet as much as I can, helped me so much to grow and keep clear mind, and for both emotional and physical health, to heal more and more. But I was believing, if I stick to and if I achieve 100% raw, I can be healed from eating disorder, and I got perfect health. So I suffered so much. I struggled with so much with raw vegan lifestyle. I loved eating raw fruits and vegetables, this lifestyle so much, but I was struggling with. So I couldn't recommend to anyone in Japan. Maybe for in another environment, I can do more easily, but still I have emotional struggle with food, and especially with myself. So
what kind of struggles did you have? Like, what were those
so
specifically?
I have eating disorder symptoms that has been keep I'm doing having so long, and that was my second nature, suddenly. And I have tried to get rid of that symptom, and only when I ate cooked food. So I really wanted to get rid of that symptom, because if I without that, I can be 100% raw. I eat always morning and smoothie, and lunch also smoothie. But at night, after raw vegan salad or half cooked salad, I binge. I do bulimia, so binge and purge. So that was my struggle. Without this eating disorder, I can be 100% raw. I need to stick to raw, and I just confused. Because I like to stop eating, but I need to eat enough. I'm very confusing. And without self-love, it cannot move from there, that confusion. So
Yeah. So what do you feel has been the biggest thing that has helped you to overcome that struggle?
actually, I finally separated to my problem with raw vegan lifestyle. I love raw vegan lifestyle, but that is my choice. It's not related to my eating disorder. So, but raw vegan lifestyle, like stick to the idea of perfection, perfection to the raw vegan lifestyle gave me so much pressure. So I set aside, and I don't care about raw vegan lifestyle. But even when I don't care about at all, I just keep eating like I don't all the same, and I just focus on self-love and self-acceptance. That needle move needle forward to more important, more root cause, more deeper, yeah, true solution, not solution, but yeah, more.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It really is your focus. We have somebody in the chat that is asking, do you have any advice on how to like the way we look? Because being on social media, we feel more insecure because we see pictures of perfect people and stuff. And for myself, I really have to, like you said, separate. You have to separate, the perfect raw diet or the perfect body or what people, the pressure. You have to let that go and then just focus on you and learn, like give yourself hugs and look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Even if you don't believe it right now, the more you say it to yourself, the more you believe it. What other suggestions do you have for liking your body the way it is?
My suggestion? I'm not sure actually, because I don't have feeling. I didn't have feeling at all. So even I hug myself and I talk to mirror, I did 4 years, but I didn't feel nothing at all. But I just kept doing. So maybe it depends on how long it takes, but don't give up. Just a little action every day, and it's not matter. It's not matter how it works and how you can realize, you can notice the outcome. But the matter is you want to put your love, because I believe everyone who believe who don't love themselves, it actually they love themselves because they live. So within you, inside of you, there is love. If you want to look, choose to look. So just grow that tiny seed inside of you by caring and whatever action, whatever that works, I think. So not specific solution there, but you know exact thing.
Yeah, we know deep inside that we are special and we are loved. And even like, I love that you say that it takes time because you won't feel it at the beginning. Because you'll look at yourself and you'll judge yourself and you'll say, I'm not good enough and I'm not raw enough and I'm not perfect enough and I'm doing it wrong. But when you first start out, you're going to have those voices in your head telling you that because we've thought those voices for our whole life. And it takes time to learn and to change the habit of what we speak to ourselves. And the more you do it, the more you start to feel it, but you have to do it. If you don't do it, you can't change.
Believing change is possible, actually possible, is very important. That helped me so much. And doubting our negative belief and doubting on the examining your belief is true or not is also helpful. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people don't actually do the work either. What they might think, they might look in the mirror and say, I love myself. But then if they get that little voice, they just believe the little voice instead of actually understanding the root of where that little voice came from. Instead of saying, thank you for the little voice, but then saying, I believe this now about myself. And the more you say it, the more it becomes true. So how are you doing now? Now that you've changed a lot in your life, how do you feel now towards yourself compared to maybe say even just like a year ago?
That's a good question. So I noticed my change happened this past 1 year. Just so I messaged him. I think I clasped 2022 on March, and after that, I couldn't control my symptoms. So I put unconditional love to myself. I just started unconditionally, whatever. But I still keep struggling with. I try more harder to discipline myself, improving myself. But I couldn't. So that was the biggest, the most good opportunity to practice unconditional love. So I don't know what love is, but I can do whatever reason, whatever reason, I unconditionally. So that helped me to change gradually.
I like that you, in the beginning of your book, you talk about how it got worse the more you tried to like force it. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So when we want to change ourselves, that sounds nice. That sounds commendable. But for me, I kept doing 30 years and didn't change my life and my self-esteem and self-worth and anything. Self-acceptance, confidence. It got me worse and worse and worse. And that was the reached out a point to unhelpful. So that kind of inner war hurt us so much. Inner war. So I need to improve myself, but I can't. and I couldn't believe myself anymore. So I'd like you to stop just a moment, and I think acceptance, whatever appear in now is very, very important, rather than improving ourselves. Because I tried so many things, but it didn't work. I see so many people, for so many people, it works. Self-discipline and self-improving, life is getting better and better. That is so great. And I can do that. I want to be that. But I couldn't. And I desperate. So I need to acceptance all of myself. Even I couldn't do anything. That was so challenging and tough. But finally, after 30 years ago, only worked was that. Accept whatever who just the way who I am right now, not the future ideal self, not future hope. I can easily accept future hope. Maybe I can be better, and yeah, I live great life in the future, or maybe set a world and 30 years later. Not right now, here. Yeah, accept here.
Right now.
So that is very helpful to find love within me.
I love that. Yes. How did you accept yourself? Because a lot of people say, I try to accept myself, but I don't know how to accept myself. Is there a way
so
that
hard,
you can help? It's hard.
So
it's
many
hard.
times. I don't want to say wasted, but maybe surely I wasted so many times. And how can we accept? I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know, but so many struggle, and when after so many struggle, when I realized, yes, I don't wanna hopeless things, say hopeless things, but so many struggles brought me to the point to, oh, I can't do this anymore, and only I can do is, and the only person accept me is me. So many struggle brought me that point. So it's, yeah.
That's beautiful. I know it's interesting when people have a story, like your story or my story or other people who are in the bundle's story. Everybody has a story, and everybody has that moment where all their struggles came to one moment, and they decided at that point that they needed to change, or they needed to accept themselves. And when people ask, how do I change? It's like you have to find that for yourself. You have to really go within and ask yourself, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to accept yourself? Are you ready to be different? And yeah, and it's our past and it's all our experiences that bring us to a moment. So if people are out there wondering how, look at all the struggles that you've been through and everything that you're going through right now that's challenging, that's hurting you. And then today, right now, accept your life, everything that you've been through, everything that you're feeling right now, and just
Right now,
you're alive right now. You're alive right now, and it's a beautiful gift. So accepting where you are, even if you're not healed, even if you're not whatever you believe that you should be, because right now in this very moment, this is you, and it's beautiful. So learning to accept you right where you are and releasing all the noise and all the pressures and just being you. It's very hard, but your story is so inspiring.
So I will struggle with the most valuable teachers for each of us. So rejecting negative things, so reject persist, that was so true. So even the negative things or struggles or noise or it's all okay, it's all okay. Just accept once. And self-develop, personal growth and self-development is great, but yeah, we can do later. We can do later, and then maybe, yeah, without self-love, it didn't work forever for me. So it's okay to see negative things, and yeah, let it be there. Let it be there, and learn from it. Learn from it.
Exactly. So I wanted to ask you, what are you working on right now in your journey? Because you've come a long way.
Yeah.
What are you working on right now?
I just realized my self-love is growing and growing, and every single day is still learning opportunity. And I just realized I'm ready for self-discipline from now. I just realized after that. So during this round, yeah, I realized, yes, I'm ready, because I tried so hard to wake up early and sleep well. But with this eating disorder symptom, it's so hard. And the more I tried hard to set a goal and try to achieving goal, it didn't work. More worse and worse. But self-discipline with the intention of self-love, I choose this action because I love myself. I like to change my life for the better, but I won't attach to the outcome anymore, more than before. Like before. But I love myself, so I like to practice self-discipline from now. Just
Oh, I love that. I love that. That is beautiful. That's something that we all need to work on, because in our society, we're taught we need to have a goal and we need to achieve our goal and we need to be this and we need to be that. But people are doing the goals because they do want to change, but they're the intention behind their goal achievement isn't always from a place of self-love. And I love that you say that. It's like some people want to go to bed early so they can wake up early for other reasons, instead of wanting to go to bed early because you love your body, because you love yourself. And that's it makes you want to go to bed early, because you're like, I love myself so much that I'm going to go to bed early. Or I love myself so much that I want to have a smoothie in the morning. I love myself so much that I'm going to plan my food for the next day. I love myself so much that I'm going to go for my walk, right? I love nature so much, and I love myself that I want to put my body inside nature and go for a walk and have some, enjoy the sunshine, because we enjoy our life. And when we choose our goals out of self-love, we want to do it.
I want to do it. Just the big change that happened during the bundle, I want it. I want. So before that, I have to change, because I want to live a better life. But the difference is, can I accept the negative part of myself or not? I can accept all of my things. all on my part right now. But before that, I couldn't. Yeah, I can do this, but only when I be the better person, I can accept myself like that, like that. So if you struggle with the achieving goal, just pause and ask yourself, oh, what if I cannot achieve this goal? Can you love yourself even though? So if you can, yes, you can. I think you can move even slowly. You can move, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree. I know. And that we do have to release the need to have a result. And in our society, we're pumped results. Like, get this, do this, you'll have this. And if you want to have a most amazing life, if you do this, you'll get this. And it causes people to expect a result. And if they don't get the result, then they feel guilt or shame or that they're not good enough. So if we release the need to have a result and we just do the thing because we love ourselves, then whatever result happens is a result from our self-love.
That's so
not from
true.
an expectation.
Oh, by the way, I just forgot the bundles link. Put here. Oh, where is that? Oh.
Yes, everybody go follow Sachi, Sky Love Light, because she's a beautiful soul and she's amazing. And get the bundle from Sachi's link.
These are,
because her ebook is beautiful.
How can I put the link here? Could you tell me? I was
If people go to your bio, is your link in your bio?
In my bio.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. I like to copy it from my notepad.
I did it
and then
before
put it
live, but I forgot completely. And it's gone now. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
it's priceless. It's not amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy that, like, when you said that you were going to be part of the bundle, I was so excited to see what you were going to create. Talk about some of the recipes that you have in your book.
I made the just 7 rainbow bowl recipes. It's too easy because I think the easy thing, it helps so much when we struggle with eating unhealthy foods or tired. So, and eating enough fruits. Personally, fruits, sugar, eating enough fruits is very helpful to get rid of cravings. When I eat enough, especially enough calories, so enough calorie from fruits during the day, it's easier to avoid cravings. So only I can handle is emotional attachment. That helped me so much. So before that, I'm so confusing because of physical reason of craving for some specific food because I'm so hungry. I'm so starving. And my emotional attachment is all the confusing balls. So I want to eat enough right now for the don't care about cravings. But it takes practice. It needs practice. It took for maybe 2 or 3 or more years to just gradually shift it to to realize I don't have craving anymore. This is just emotional attachment to specific food or a specific situation that related with food. So what was your?
So what do you have advice for people who have cravings other than to eat food? Because eating food helps to fix the craving because you're hungry. But what do you say to people who have emotional? What can they do if they have a craving for whatever food? what can they do if they
Or
have a craving?
craving for food or emotional. So
Emotional.
emotional, it's so hard because I don't have a solution yet, maybe. But if you struggle with, and if you can try to handle the emotional thing, it's hard. It's hard and very confusing. So my suggestion is leave it there and don't fight with that. Just leave it there and allow to stay there. The emotional issue, just accept it. Just leave it there and go to nature or go do something different. Focus on different things, not just food. And yeah, I think there are at least some things you enjoy more than food. Yeah, it's okay. During you enjoy something, you walking, you think about food, and go to something dancing. You think about food. It's okay. It's okay, but do other things and and breathe and.
So what kind of things do you enjoy doing that help you to have more self-love? Like, are there some activities other than walking or being in nature? What other things do you like to do to show yourself self-love?
Doing yoga helped me so much. Doing yoga, and I just practice short time in the morning, maybe 15 or 20 minutes or 30 minutes. But that helped me to turn into not just body, in my spirit. That makes me feel so much because thank you. This topic, my eating disorder topic, is very so many things related to this symptom, but finally that helped me so much was the thinking, practicing, learning about spiritual, because it's also the addiction. Yeah, this long addiction. So I couldn't control. Even I try so hard. So I learned about spiritual thing that helped me so much. I keep learning about that and living that. So we are not just our body and mind, but we live here with our body and mind. So find the balance and knowing that we are not just a body and mind is so helpful. So
That's awesome. Yeah, I know yoga is so good for you to come into your body with your mind. Like you said, all three, your body, your mind, and your soul are so connected together. And when we do yoga, we can feel more of all of that about us. So it's a beautiful thing to do, especially when you're having challenges with finding
yes,
self-love and
meditation. Yeah,
meditation as well.
I did meditation before, and I didn't have no problem with meditation. At least I thought I didn't have no problem. But when I just did 5 minutes meditation, and when I started to 20 minutes meditation, it's completely different. So many monkey mind comes here and what's that? I couldn't meditate, and I suddenly had problems. So that was I want to practice from now on too, and definitely help meditation. Even 5 minutes, yeah, that will. How about you? I'd like to ask about
Yeah.
how to develop self-love practice in your everyday life, because I know I felt you are such a love since the beginning we met, and I didn't understand what you said with my heart so much. I now understand. Yeah, that.
Yeah, in the beginning for me, I focused one day at a time. That was really, really, really helpful for me, is to focus one day at a time. Because like you said, the perfectionism can be really overwhelming, and then you don't want to do all the stuff because it's too much. And then you just do what feels good at the moment. Even though it doesn't feel good in the body, it feels good because it's a habit and it's normal, right, for you to do those other things. So in the beginning, when I first started, I had to just do one day at a time. So I would wake up in the morning and I would say, today I choose to put raw foods in my body. Today I choose to love myself. Today I choose to do these good things for me. And I just have to focus on today. So I just want to do today. Today I want to have this for breakfast and this for lunch and this for dinner. And today I want to go out for my walk and to plan it. And planning is a form of self-love. When we plan what we want to do, because we're planning our life, what we want. And I love that you said that you want to, because it really is about want and desire, and instead of have to. Because if it's have to, it's like a chore. Like you have to, I have to make dinner and I have to be raw. And it becomes more difficult to do it. But when you want to do something, we want to do it. If you want to do something, you do it. So if you can change the way you talk to yourself and you choose it because you want to, then you just naturally want to. It's much easier, but you have to practice it.
And I actually struggle with planning. Yeah, I clearly remember when you released the book planning planning. Yes,
Journaling.
I couldn't do that because even if I plan perfectly, I couldn't follow that plan, and I was so embarrassed. Wow, what the discipline I had, but maybe I had a self-love issue at that time. So if you can't do for the practice, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. Maybe more steps you need to take, and that is more important for you at that point. So that is also beautiful. Every steps are beautiful. Yeah, same. So yeah,
it's a constant journey. We're always changing, we're always learning, we're always growing, and it's beautiful. Like you said, every step is beautiful. And if we look at planning as a form of self-love, maybe that can help you to plan more, because now you can think of it as, I'm doing something loving for myself by planning, and I'm excited. Get excited about your plan, because it's interesting how if we're planning on going somewhere, for example, if we're going to go to the beach and we're going to meet with one of our best friends at the beach and we're going to make them this delicious meal and we're really excited to go to the beach to see our friend, we get really excited about it. And we're, if we haven't seen our friend in a while, we get excited. And we need to find a way to get excited about making our smoothie in the morning. And we need to get excited about making our salad for lunch. And we need to get excited about going to bed early and going for our exercise. Like if we can get excited about it, and we're going because we are happy to go and we want to go, then it's a lot easier to do that. Instead of, say you don't want to go to a meeting at work, or like it feels like you just don't want to go and you're not excited, so it's going to be stressful. When we go with it with like excitement and we want to, it becomes a lot easier. So if you can look at planning, and everybody who's listening can look at planning as something to be excited about, then it can be easier to start planning. And then you get excited, because if you plan things that you want to do, because planning is really just planning things you want to do, right? So you're like, I really want to have one of Lissa's wraps for lunch, and I really want to have Sachi's smoothie bowl in the morning, and I really want to do Angelica's yoga class, and then you get excited because you're planning things that you want to do. so that you can get excited about your plan.
Wow. I got so excited because I finally stand at the point to excited to planning and change myself from now on. So I can use your book or course or I waited.
Oh, I'm excited to hear. I'm excited to hear if you like what you learn about yourself, because that's what it is. It's all about learning about yourself and not being perfect. Like if you skip a day, like you said, accept it and learn from it. Because if we don't learn from the choices we make, and I like to say choices instead of mistakes, because nothing is a mistake. Everything is just a choice,
That's so
and
true.
then we learn from it.
So acceptance is very, very, very important. Whatever happened right now. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever happens, accept yourself and learn from your choice. Move forward, discover new things about who you are. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I wanted to ask, what would be some of the biggest challenges that you've overcome?
I think I lost my memories actually while the journey of healing eating disorder. I put myself in the mental hospital, and that was not my my soul didn't want it, and I knew that somehow, but I just entered the hospital, and that made me somehow lost my memory and ability to speak, and I didn't know what happened for me, and I couldn't speak. So difficult, and that experience made me doubt myself more, and I lost my self-reliance and so healing from that life experience, confusion is the most toughest thing ever. So I practice speaking after waiting 5 years in the call center. Is just a bit of business Japanese, but I couldn't chat because it's business. So after that, I practice speaking language on Japanese and English, and I really, really wanted to learn understand English because of this well-being lifestyle. So after studying English, I didn't feel then any progress because my brain was broken. I couldn't so much focus, but well-being lifestyle helped me so much to learn English, because I wanted, really, really, really wanted to understand this lifestyle. So I watched YouTube again and again in so loud voice and listen again and again. And I put the audiobook on You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Yeah, for years by speaking. So speaking, getting back speaking ability or not getting back, developing speaking ability is the most valuable and challenging thing for me, because I can communicate to people now. That was just actually, I think we can make miracles when we believe. That was a miracle for me. So
Love it. And you know what? Honestly, your English has improved so much since the last time. I'm so proud of you.
And I don't know why, because I didn't speak 3 years. Oh, yes, I didn't have any opportunity to speak English, but I wanted to learn, and I wanted to learn Norwegian lifestyle and my interest and spiritual things. So yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. We have a comment that says, Fruit Friend Scotland says, Sachi, I've just found you and wanted to say you have such an incredible light. You are so inspiring. You're making such wonderful progress, and I'm so
thank you
proud
so
of you.
much. Thank you so much. Awesome.
We are all so proud of you, Sachi. You're doing so wonderfully, and we love to see you sharing about how to find the self-love, because this is what's missing, I think, in so many people. And people think they love themselves, but they might not really, truly deep down. Because I see it a lot. I see people will say, I love myself, or whatever, but they're still stuck trying to be perfect, and they're still stuck trying to reach a special body shape or whatever, and they're still stuck, but they say they love themselves, but that it's about the release and not needing to be perfect or be approved by other people. And it's a challenge. So it's really important that you're talking about this, and that we're having lives like this together, and that you share in the bundle, and we all love you in the bundle.
We didn't have much time, but your question is beyond amazing, unbelievable. Oh yeah, anyone check the bundle and Lissa's book. It's more than 180 pages of how I could do that. And yeah, I'd like to interview more, but oh, we run out of time, I think.
Yes. Yes, I know we've got other things to do. Today we're so busy, and you're gonna go live too with other people. Are you going live tomorrow?
Yeah, no, not tomorrow, not tomorrow. Yeah, night, I think with Chris, and maybe I go to live with Wendy and Julia too. I'm planning, and I hope more.
Oh, I hope more too, because your voice and your message is so beautiful. And thank you so much for spending the time. I love you. I love you. One day we'll be able to hug, and I will make you a wrap.
I want to go to hike with you. Hike.
Oh yes. Okay, so one day we'll hug, we'll go for a hike, and I'll make you a wrap. You can eat the wrap on the hike.
Yay!
Yay! Awesome!
Thank you.
Mwah. All right, girl, I gotta go, but I love you.
Bye bye.